Praise 100.9. We are Charlotte's inspiration station. I told you he was like jumping off the plane and making his first stop right here at Praise 100.9. Of course, I'm talking about the one, the only Pastor Deitrick Haddon. How you doing?
Charlotte, what it do, my people?
What's happening?
I'm hanging with my sister. How you been?
I've been fantastic. Has it been a while since you've been to the Queen City?
It's been a minute. It's really been sad. I should have been here a long time ago.
I think the last time you were here, we ate at Nana's. We had some soul food.
You
ain't bring me no food this time. Yeah, they still
Come on now.
You ain't bring me no food.
I know. I'm sorry. I just got off the plane. Literally just got off the plane.
There's some good spots
Had
at the
enough time
airport.
to brush my teeth.
Amen.
Before I talk to the saints live on the radio. And so I have a fresh breath talking to y'all this morning.
So clean. I love it.
Clean.
I love. Now you've got quite a day. And first thing, you've been at this. We've been at this for a little minute.
I know.
You still doing radio tours?
Absolutely. I think it's necessary. I think you never. And this is the way you connect with the people, with the community. This is it. This is how I started.
Yeah.
This is how it started. This is the way it's going to end, with the people supporting you. I've been around for a long time because of the people and because of our people like you, radio announcers, that love the music, that you're connected to the community and you play it, And so when you talk about putting out a new album, that's the first thing you got to do. Is go take care of your people.
And the people still love you, and it's a good thing because you're about to go out on
still
tour.
love me.
Yeah, they do.
Charlotte, y'all still love me. I've been hanging around here a long time. It's good to know somebody still loves me.
The people everywhere still love you, and you're about to go out on tour. Tell us about that.
Yes, it's the I Got Away tour. Pastor Mike Jr., Anthony Brown, Bree Babineau, and a host of others. And yours truly. And they asked me to come, and I agreed, I think, you know what, when they asked me, they said, somebody said, Deitrick, you do your own tour. You got enough hits, man. You got a hit for 30 years, man. I say, it's not always about that. We need to come together as artists in the gospel music industry and just bring it all together. I remember some 25 years ago when I had a big record called Chainbreaker.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that record?
Of course we do.
And I had a bunch of hits, and it was time for me to go on tour. And all I needed was like an OG, like a vet, that can come in and like put their stamp of approval and be like, boom, D is my man. Y'all support him. I couldn't get nobody to do it because they saw me as a threat.
Yeah.
They said, this kid coming along, about to take my spot. I ain't about to support him. Why would I be on this tour? And it took me a long time to even get my first little, tour going on. And so when they asked me, I thought about that. I said, I can't be that guy.
We the OGs now.
Yeah. I can't be that guy. I said, I'm coming to support. You got my support. All my supporters, my fans, they're going to be there. We're going to support. And that's what it's all about.
They say be the change you want to see, right?
You got to be the change. Because I remember how I felt. I remember man, I just need help, man. It can't just be me. I need somebody to put some real, can I say, butts in the seats?
Yeah,
can I say
you
that?
Can absolutely say that.
You can't go alone on your first one. So I said I got to do it. I
love that. I love that. And speaking of making sure that you are in touch with the community and all of those things, you are trying to feed 5,000.
Yes. I have my partner here.
Yes.
Let me introduce y'all to the Right Reverend Ty Morris.
Hey.
Yes.
Talk to Charlotte.
Hey, what's going on, Charlotte? Good to be here. How's everyone doing today?
We're doing fantastic.
Hey, man, thank y'all so much. I just love your smile.
Well, thank you so much.
It just really lights up the whole city. It lights up the whole city.
Now, Ty introduced me to the Food for the Hungry.
Okay.
And it's something I always wanted to do because you can't just sing the gospel. You have to be the gospel.
Absolutely.
Be the hands and feet of Jesus. And when he brought this opportunity to me, I said, man, we got to feed 5,000. Jesus fed 5,000 with 2 fish and 5 loaves. And all we need people to do is
Pick
give
a number, any number.
Come
right?
on. All we need people to do is give $38. Look at it like 3 fish and 8 loaves. You can feed 5,000.
Let's go.
There are kids that are hungry, that don't have food. They don't have the necessary, just the regular things that you have for living, the basic things for living. They don't have it.
Yeah.
And we are blessed. And I said, man, I want to do that the entire year. Wherever I go, I want to give people the opportunity to join with me to feed 5,000. So
How can
today
the people in Charlotte? Yeah.
Today the goal is to get 100 people to do that with me.
Okay.
And the way they'll do it is just follow me on Facebook. If you watch me on Facebook, hey, all my people on Facebook, what's up, y'all? You'll see the link up there. I'll put the link there, and just hit that link. And you can just be a part of what Jesus actually told us that we have to do.
What we have to do. Let's go.
To make it in.
I love
That's
that.
right.
He said, when you saw me hungry, you didn't feed me.
Yeah.
You didn't clothe me. They said, when did we do,
When did we do
that
this,
to you?
Lord? Yeah.
He said, as much as you've done this to the least of these, you've done it unto me.
Yeah.
So now that won't be our story in the end. Because
It
we can
will
say,
not,
listen, we
because
came together.
We came together.
And we're going to
That's
click
right.
on Facebook
And we did
today,
it.
Charlotte. We're going to click on Facebook, follow Pastor Deitrick Haddon, and make sure you help his quest to feed 5,000. Now, we cannot let you go without talking about new music.
Yes, I got new music.
Yes.
Oh, yes, I do. I got new music. Oh, yes, I do. I got new music. Oh, yes, I do. That's a new song right
I'm
there.
going to keep clapping. Okay.
Listen, y'all, brand new album coming. It's called, I'm going to tell you first.
Amen.
One Night in California. That's
the-
the title of the record, One Night in California.
Okay, so I assume it was a live recording.
No, it's
No?
all brand new music I did in the studio. I'm telling the story of when I had to reaffirm my yes to God.
Okay.
I left Detroit, went to California to kind of get away from church.
Yeah.
Because I was so hurt by what was going on, and I don't have a sad story, but what I'm saying is,
You're PK.
I went.
You grew up in the thing.
So you know,
You was going. I know. You was at the PAW conferences,
all
and
the pressure
I know
and
all
the
the
weight
things.
of church and responsibility
Yeah.
and the judgmental spirit that's just it overtook me, and I just couldn't do it no more.
Yeah.
I fled to Los Angeles. You know, people don't go to LA to go to church and to find God. You go there to break into the industry, get into the movie business. You know, I said, I'm going to make my movies. I think I was shooting my movie, A Beautiful Soul. Y'all seen that movie, A Beautiful Soul?
I did.
If you hadn't seen it, y'all go look it up, A Beautiful Soul. That's when I was out there in Los Angeles, and I ran into God in Hollywood. And I wrote a whole album about it. So I approached this album more like a mixtape. So you'll hear me talking about things that I normally wouldn't say on a regular Deitrick record.
Are you about to cause some trouble?
No, it's all on me. I ain't put nobody on blast. It's all
But
on
you
me.
about to cause some trouble, and you ain't never had no problem.
I ain't got no problem.
stirring things up.
Anybody want to step to me? You know me. Y'all know me.
I do.
But like this is, I can say, it'll be hard for me to say it's my best album. It's one of my favorite out of all of them because I approached it differently, and it's based on a true story. Every song is about that moment I had to tell God yes. The moment I'm very transparent because I believe there's ministry in transparency. So, y'all got to get this record. It comes out on my birthday, May 17th.
Let me ask you a question. So you said you had to, the moment that you told God yes, and I'm certain that before that there were moments in your life where you had told God or thought you told God yes.
Well,
Tell me the
I told him
difference.
yes for years ago. I was preaching when I was 11 years old.
So talk about the perpetual yes.
Well, I was preaching when I was 11 years old. I was the minister of music of my church choir at 13 years old. I started professionally in the music business, the gospel music business, at 16 years old. And you had to really be perfect. I perfected this guy, that people loved, that fell in love with.
Right.
And I still had to do some work on Deitrick, me. And it's amazing how God will anoint you for something that you still have to develop character in. It reminds me of King David.
I was going to say, come on, David.
Yeah, he still had a whole lot of developing
Yeah.
to do. That's why God anointed him for it, but he couldn't take the seat until 15 years later.
Right.
And so a lot of times people don't know it's not easy being in the spotlight that early. You're going to because everybody's going to make mistakes. You can't live 100 years old. I'm going to be 104. Y'all got to deal with me until I'm 104. But you can't live that long and expect not to make a mistake or make all the right decisions.
Absolutely.
You're gonna and unfortunately, fortunately, because I was in the spotlight, I have to make my mistakes in front of people. So, and it wasn't that I had to. I think it was about me just saying, God, I'll do it again. I'm saying yes. I'm not going. This is not my life. I tried it. It didn't work out. That's not me. I'm really this guy. I'm the church guy, but I want to do it without all the judgment. I want to do it without the attacks. I want to do it with being human at the same time, because I don't think spirituality erases your humanity. Because at the end of the day, when we're done speaking in tongues and shouting, we still have to
gotta
go
live
with us.
Yeah.
You got Go do you.
Amen.
And you got to figure that person out.
I call that practical Jesus.
Come on.
Come on now.
We perfected the one at church.
Yeah.
I got all the language. I can thus and thou and thee. I can run off scriptures like
We know how to do that real good.
We got that. We've
Yeah.
been doing
That's
that
right. We've been doing it forever.
But it's the one at home. It's
Yeah.
the one when nobody's looking. That's the person you have to develop and make sure that the integrity is there. And so I reaffirm my yes in California, and God bless me. Blessed me with a beautiful wife, if she's watching, Dominique, and beautiful children. My daughter just turned 12. My oldest daughter, Destin, and Denver's 10, and Deitrick is 8. And so a beautiful, beautiful life. But the scripture tells us once you have been converted and you've been delivered, it's your job to go back and strengthen your brother. See, you can't get all you got it going on now and forget about your testimony.
That's right.
And forget about what you went through.
That's right.
You went through hell to get there.
That's right.
And it's your job to talk about it. So that's what I did with this album, One Night in California. When people, you can play this for somebody that don't want to go to church no more.
Yeah.
When they're done with the album, they'll be like, I'm going.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll go. Deitrick can go through it. I can do it too.
I heard them talking today about Sandra Crouch's funeral coming up.
Oh,
and I
man.
thought, and I don't know why, but I thought about this question for you. When all is said and done, what do you want your legacy to be?
Oh, he did it his way. I did it my way. I did it Deitrick's way. I did it the way God had me do it.
Yeah.
I didn't have to conform to anything. And I served God with all my heart, but I did it the way He gave me to do it.
Yeah.
You know, and I did it. It was real. You know, that one at the end of the day, Deitrick gave it to you real.
I love that. I love that.
That's no fake, no fluff, no stuff. It was what it was. Every time he spoke, every time he put out a record, if you listened to his music, you knew his heart. You knew where he was in life at the time, you know.
I love that. Family, listen, log on to Facebook, follow Deitrick Haddon, and help him feed the hungry, feed 5,000.
Feed 5,000.
Make sure you check out the I Got Away tour here in the Queen City on May 15th. And right now, Pastor, why don't you tell us how we can keep up with you on social media and introduce Never Be the Same?
Oh, my new song?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. This will be the first time I heard it on the radio here in Charlotte. Y'all listen. Y'all follow me on IG, D Hattie with the blue check, on Facebook with the blue check there. If there's no blue check, it's not me. I ain't asking nobody for no money or nothing or trying to scam nobody. Anybody doing that, it's an imposter, okay? But it's a blue check there. And listen, my birthday is May 17th, and the tour will be here, I believe, on the
I think it's the 15th.
15th. So I need a place to party with Charlotte.
I think we should have
I'm going to hang out.
I think we should have a birthday party for you.
Birthday listening party. But you know, my birthday parties, I dance. So
Listen, Charlotte, if y'all want to dance,
Charlotte,
let Pastor
come
know.
dance with me.
And we will set it up. We'll
I'm
make
going
a
to
way.
find out, Pastor Guy, I'm going to find out a dope spot.
Okay,
And
I
I'm
got
coming
you.
back to Charlotte to party with y'all
I got
for my
you.
birthday.
Let's
You got
do
me?
it. Let's do
Okay.
it. Let's do it. It's Never Be the Same. Pastor Deitrick
Yes.
Haddon on Praise 100.9.
Let's go.